Cases of sexual harassment are saturating our news, but this isn't Hollywood or politics. It's Austin, Texas.
He would close my office door and ask for hugs, back rubs, neck massages.
According to the Austin Chamber of Commerce, there are 3 men working in technology in Austin for every woman. The KVUE Defenders look into sexual harassment and inequality in one of Austin's biggest industries. KVUE's Chris Betts has the story.
Well, first, we just want to say that this is just a snapshot of the technology industry issues here in Austin. It's not all companies or all employees, but it is quite a few of them. Take a look. These are our surveys. Our digital team started more than a year ago. Hundreds of anonymous people, women and men, talking about their own experiences with sexual harassment and gender inequality in Austin tech jobs. Tonight, you will hear 2 of their stories.
It's almost an accepted norm for women.
He had made repeated sexual advances, inappropriate comments.
Hey, wow, you look hot today.
He was like, you're never going to be any more than you are. You need to know your place. So I just tried to brush it off. When a man says it, it's okay. When I say it, it's abrasive.
It's offensive to women.
There is absolutely a problem here in Austin.
She has asked us not to show her face for fear of retribution. She doesn't want to use her name, so we'll call her Ann. Ann, we can tell you, was once a director of operations at an Austin telecommunication firm.
Hired by a man that had previously been a mentor to me. About 1.5 years after I accepted the position, I was laid off.
What happened in that brief time that would lead her to lose her job? That mentor, she says, quickly started crossing the line.
Tell me to wear dresses and skirts to work, that I didn't look like a director unless I did those things, that he preferred my hair long and blonde.
Initially, she says she ignored it, worried if she said something, it would cause more problems.
I thought he was my friend, but I think the dynamic changed when I became an employee that reported to him.
But when she couldn't take it anymore, she says she started to speak up.
I told him in person and over text that it made me uncomfortable, that I didn't like it, and that I wanted it to stop. And it didn't. It kept happening.
So why not report it to Human Resources? It's certainly something Ann says she considered, but the HR department head was a friend of her boss.
If I'd brought it to her, I don't know that anything would have been done. If it had been done, it would have been solely for the purpose of staving off a lawsuit for the company.
Sadly, Ann's story isn't unique. According to our survey of more than 464 women working in Austin tech jobs, of the 255 women who said they had been harassed, only a handful, 48, went to HR.
HR doesn't typically have the employee's best interest at heart. They're there to keep the company safe.
Also requesting to remain anonymous, we'll call this Austin tech employee Sarah. Sarah's experienced sexual harassment before.
The vice president of the department that I was in suggested that I should entertain some of the clients in order to win the business, and I declined.
However, it's gender inequality she says she deals with most now.
It's been very blatant. You're not getting promoted because of your gender. You need to be more chipper, more pleasant, more, add kitten gifts to your emails so that they come off less harsh, which is just ridiculous. Nobody would ever speak to a man that way.
Sarah is still working in tech, but for Ann, the harassment was the final straw.
Yeah, done. Done. I don't feel like I could have moved on with my life if I'd stayed in that industry, because I would be waiting for it to happen again.
Even now, she admits that speaking anonymously comes with a personal price.
Mostly, I'm furious that I'm doing this anonymously. I didn't do anything wrong. There's no shame in this for me. There's proof. They can go back and look at text messages and emails and see actual physical proof. I mean, there's proof that I'm not making it up. So why am I scared to show my face?
Soon she hopes she can reveal her face, her name, and the name of the man who harassed her. But for now, she says just acknowledging it happens is a step in the right direction.
If you are a victim of harassment or inequality in the workplace and don't feel comfortable going to HR, we have the next step that you should take on our website, KVUE.com. In this story, you'll also find an in-depth look at the problem with experts that are working here in Austin tech jobs. Chris Betts, KVUE News, Night Beat.
If you have something you want the KVUE Defenders to investigate, we want to hear from you. Send an email to defenders@kvue.com or give us a call at 512-533-2231.